Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Baltimore Orioles. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next, Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's big Aaron Judge. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Settling in now, Justin Bohr. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line towards center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 34.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Still ranging back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the. Gene Segura standing in. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a knuckleball in the dirt. Here it comes on 1-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Taylor into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. We'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Shortstop, Zach.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The pitch. That misses. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding in, Evan Gattis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there, strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in to try it again. Justin Bour. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Arenado.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. It is Curtis Granderson hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Number 17 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
On to first, and there are two down. Standing in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, number 17. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Rosario has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario into shallow center. No trouble with this one. And he stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Justin Bour is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the flag court and gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit hard to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jock Peterson.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at-bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Second baseman, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knuckleball. And this one dances in and just about conks him.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Zach.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. And he just misses with a curveball. 7 runs on 12 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Throw won't get him.